to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. 46-yard line.
Ready! Hop, hop. Ready!
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll get forward to about the 42. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on tackle.
Second and 6 at the Ravens' 42-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Bring it! 60 Eagles! 60! Got it! Let go!
On the ground, this is Kalo Mulling. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Get it! Hey, Crash! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
From the gun, here's Ward. Throw, left side, taken in by Iomack. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Liking 18! Buffalo 18! Let's go!
They snap it to Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he'll take this one in. Calvin Ridley, touchdown Titans.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Extra score, Titans 7, Ravens nothing. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha,
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll go again here with Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
brings up third
and short. Jackson. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And now it's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's in. Pez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Cougar 19.
On first and 10, Ward. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down for Tennessee.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A couple of first downs, and the football is out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10.
First down.
Check.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with first and 10.
Don't worry, ready? Hey. All right. Nice shot. 13. Sit up.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, Ward forced to his right. He'll air it out down the middle. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Titans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
Yo.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Raven 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, he runs with it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On the give, here's Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, Jackson. That one taken in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
19. Cougar 19.
Here's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the move, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down.
On first down, it's Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19 Tiger.
It's second
60
down.
Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. 19 tight. 60, 18 Rattler. 18.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Riggs. Trap 60.
Throwing is Ward. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
A 57-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will cut the lead down to 4.
17.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the end zone, here's Keaton Mitchell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
It's not. 180.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards. It is second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
yards on the play.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's first and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is hard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh on the glow.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off, that's Samuel Womack. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Jackson now to throw on first down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Baltimore first down.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by Walker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Titans have got it. He gets free inside the 20. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Oluwafemi Oladejo there to make the tackle.
Brings up second and
Jackson now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
11 yards on the connection there. First down, Baltimore.
And the Baltimore first down.
Now Jackson. Going up top. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
4 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
7-yard line.
Ready?
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Jackson up top again. On the run to the right. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage.
Ravens 28, Titans 24.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go. Let's go.
On first and 10, Ward. Rolling right. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Ready.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Second and 10, Jackson to throw again. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first and 10, Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 22 now, here's second down and a yard. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Jackson. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Jackson looking to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
This is one of those coaching decisions people are going to be talking about for a long time. You find yourself down 3, a field goal gets you level. Instead, you roll the dice and go for it, and you fail.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Rig alert, rig alert. Steady.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's caught over the middle by Iomatter. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 7.
Street. Nice. Dragon 6. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Here we go on fourth with Ward. He's got his man, complete to Iomanner. And he's going to have a Titans first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard.
Pollard, the ball carrier. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 44.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. It is second and 9.
Ready? 18, Congo 18. 19, Lion. Let go.
Ward going to tap this one forward. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
14 yards. And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hawk 7. Here we go. 60 Eagles. Hey, check that. Street. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Alex Spears. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
At the 43-yard line.
Okay.
Here's a second and 12.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Ready?
Running here, it's Pollard. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up third and 10.
Hold it ready.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
18 Cardinals.
Titans first down.
60 Eagles.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Tennessee.